What's the most useless thing you own? My other 3 wine glasses. They're useful for when you break one, then another, then another. I only have one left now, and I'm not looking forward to the day I have to buy another set. My old college textbooks. A resale value on them was so poor, thanks to ridiculous new editions coming out each semester rendering these books useless for future students, that I figured it would be better to keep the texts as resources down the road. Then the internet erupted, and now all that information, and way more, is available at the click of a mouse. A bunch of sweaters and hoodies. I live on an island country and it doesn't get cold at all. I'd say same here in Israel, but I was born and live here, so what is warm temperatures for others is cold for me. Even 20°C requires me to wear a jacket. As a Canadian, that makes me deeply uncomfortable. Exercise bike collecting dust in the basement. Exercise bike. You mean my sports utility clothing rail? A yodeling pickle. Please elaborate. A yodeling pickle. A bread maker. Yes. I will set it up the night before so I get fresh bread every morning. It lasted a week before I went back to making bread the way my grandma taught in me. Now I've lost a few of its bits, and the only time I've touched it in 10 years was when we moved house, and it moved from the top shelf of one pantry to another. A small drawer of random things I haven't used in at least 10 years. I'm not willing to throw away the contents of this drawer, because maybe one day I would need to use one of those random things. Realistically though, I will never use any of them ever again. Oh yeah, we all got the drawer. Mine has charger cables for phones that don't exist anymore, pins, screws, semi-broken pens and hot glue sticks. When doing a deep clean of my house earlier this year, I found that I had 4 such drawers. So I decided to get rid of some shit and got down to 2. Plus 1 electronics bin for all the cables and old phones and tablets and digital cameras, etc. A hip flask with the name Keith written on it. My name isn't Keith. That's the flask's name, Dumbo. A brand new shower head. I only have 1 shower. It's perfectly fine. I'm still not sure why I bought it. If it makes you feel better, about 3 weeks ago I did the exact same thing. I also am not sure why I bought it. Goddamn shower industry and their mind control at it again. You could call it brainwashing. A test paper from 2009 that I accidentally brought home from school. And now I can't give it back. You could recycle it. Or do what I do. Burn them. A nightlight that makes the original PS1 sound. I don't need it. I don't need a nightlight. But the sound is cool. I still have my Blockbuster card. My guinea pigs. They just do nothing and stare into the void. JK, I love them. My cat's name Tag. Not because he doesn't come to his name, he follows me around, and if he ever wanders off I just try to use the bathroom alone, but because he'll never try to run off into the outside world. He'll follow me onto the porch, but if I go inside to refill my coffee without ushering him inside with me, he's yowling and hanging off the doorknob before I get back. He's scared of birds and has been known to fall scrambling off the windowsill if a bird lands on it. He is most profoundly an indoor cat. He'll never go anywhere. A large didgeridoo made out of tree limb that I bought when I was in Australia and had shipped back to the US. I cannot play it, and it just sits there. Edit, this is it. How can you not play it? He don't know how. I have a couch I never sit in. My living room has a couch, love seat, a recliner, and a big solo seat with an ottoman. Nothing but the recliner sees my ass. A broadsword and shield. I'm not a reenactor, these aren't hanging on my wall. Not sure why I still keep them in the garage. Why not have a sword and shield? It's cool as hell to just have it. A cat. She doesn't pay rent, she never brings home chicken wings, and one time she peed on my side of the bed. I've got 2. they puke on the carpet, knock down piles of books, they shed on everything, so much cat hair. They sleep in my bed and sometimes wake me up at 3 a.m. because they need emergency pets or they're fighting for who gets to sleep in the good spot. One always tries to drink my milk. The other steals Lego pieces and tries to eat them. I still don't know where she's hidden a couple of my minifigs. Anytime they have to go to the vet, it's a crazy high bill. And I love them to pieces and can't imagine my life without them. A Planet Fitness membership. Possibly this big dog crate we got a few weeks ago. Spent $130-ish on it. One of our 2 large dogs is terrified of storms. He'll try to get on your lap and scratch you all up in the process. He'll bust through the bedroom door at night and try to get in bed with you, trembling his ass off. No one can sleep. We've tried barricading him when storms happen at night, but he scratches at the doors and it scares the shit out of us. And it's pretty amazing some of the jerry-rigged barricades he's smarted his way through. I read a crate can help dogs like him feel comforted, and it seemed like it would be a great solution for a family to help us sleep on storm nights. So we bought it, and the next time there was a storm, I got him in it and he hated it. Freaked his freak out the whole time. Weeks later and he won't go near the thing. So I decided, well, we threw $130 at this, I'm pretty committed to training him to use and love it. Some time ago, we started feeding him by the crate. That's where he eats now. He's no longer afraid of it, but we still can't get him to go inside it and I don't want to force it, either. Well, we had a storm a few nights ago when we were all heading to bed. He started losing it. And you know what I did? I turned the goddamn TV on. Dude calmed down within the first 10 to 15 minutes of watching some Parks and Rec, I guess because it drowned out the rain and because he always chills and sleeps while we watch TV, so it made him feel like everything was fine. We didn't hear a peep out of him. So this $130 dog crate just serves as a plant stand now. And my 8-yo likes to sit in it and read. And hide in it for hide and seek. Meanwhile I just had to turn the damn TV on for the dog. A CPU with a hole in it so it can function as a keychain. My pancreas. Chickens which aren't laying eggs. Damn feathery freeloaders. I've never got rid of a broken laptop. Over the past decade or so I've managed to rack up 5 of them that I've somehow convinced I'll one day do something with, as if anyone's just waiting for me to show up with a 2008 HP with a broken keyboard and a wobbly power socket. I moved house earlier in the year and, rather than doing the sensible adult thing and taking the opportunity to throw them out, I brought the fuckers with me. I was going to say the ceramic bluebird statue that I found next to a dumpster, but then I remembered that I bought an antique brass birdcage to put said statue in. It doesn't do anything besides hold my garbage bird and a succulent. So, I guess my answer is the antique brass birdcage for my garbage bird statue. Edit a picture of my garbage bird in his home https://imager.com/HABSAV. Edit 2. Strategic spacebar usage. A comb. I'm hairless. Hairless is such a funny way to describe a bald person for some reason. My first thought was like a human version of those hairless cats. 6 or 7 pillows that live on my couch. If I want to sit or lay down, the first thing I have to do is move a bunch of pillows so I can relax in comfort. Where do I put them? Do I have to put them back when I'm done? How much was spent on these comfort obstacles? Son of a. I spent a fucking shitload of money on getting 2 separate master's degrees. So them equally. And then doing something completely different than your degrees. To quote my professor, if you do not end up working in a completely unrelated field 10 years down the line, what was even the purpose of your master's degree? In the basement, we have 2 fake Christmas trees. One would be useful. But we have two. In a few days I'm going to bring one upstairs and decorate it for the holiday, and the other one will sit in the storage room. I genuinely don't know why we have two. I used to have two, put one up for sale for €15 a couple of years ago. Somebody came for it and I gave it to them for free. I only put a price on it to weed out the people that take anything as long as it was free. I have never seen anybody so happy with a crappy fake Christmas tree. So if you really don't need, maybe think of giving it, someone might love it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit content.